We welcome you to sunny South Florida. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, you know it. It's special here in Miami with 3 decades of NBA basketball.
Ed, the legendary owner, Mickey Arison, has put everything into this storied franchise and will continue to do so.
Opening tip, won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Here comes the screen. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Jumper's good.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Dragic, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Pau Gasol sends it away. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan.
Hey, box out.
DeMar DeRozan, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dragic with it, trailing by 4.
Hey, come set me one.
From the painted area, won't go down. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Has a look. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. DeJounte Murray. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. And finishes strong. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
It's DeRozan. To Aldridge. Sizing up the defense. Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Murray. Kelly Olynyk pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And that one out of bounds off his spur, so it's going to stay with Miami. Wade. Throws it up. San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
To Dragic. Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
5 to shoot for Miami. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Aldridge. won't go down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Driving right to the basket. Pau Gasol missed his first. That one goes.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Dragic. Count the bucket for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray with the basketball. They're down 3. Aldridge to Rudy Gay. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Dwayne Wade, nice finish.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Aldridge to DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebounded by the Heat. Cruises inside for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Has a chance? DeMar DeRozan. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. He'd have the basketball. Dragic. Here comes the screen. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Murray into the front court. 5-point game. Aldridge to DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person, but no question DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, "People say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty," for DeMar DeRozan.
Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Aldridge. Pass stolen by Miami. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To DeRozan. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Here we go. I got him.
To Wade.
ISO.
To Whiteside.
Got him. Got him. Be up, baby.
Wade drills the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
DeJounte Murray. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Dragic against Murray.
Cut it, cut it, cut it.
To Wade. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Murray into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Five to shoot for San Antonio. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Dragic into the front court. The advantage is 13 points.
Hey, watch the screen left.
to Whiteside. Scores from the post. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Knocked loose. He'd get control.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
And throws it down.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Aldridge. To Murray. That's no good.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
To Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
DeJounte Murray. And that one out of bounds off a Spur. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 16, James Johnson.
Miami with the basketball.
San Antonio Spurs. Number 22, Rudy Gay.
Takes stock of the floor. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Mills in possession. Down a bundle.
Hey, you gotta take that one.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
For three. That one off the mark. It's no good. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Patty Mills. To Rudy Gay. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Hold on, space out. ISO. Oh, I got me one. Drop.
Fires the three, knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
First quarter is complete, and the Heat right now are feeling. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here.
Substitutions, Miami. Stepping in for San Antonio.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic against the Australian. Jakob Poeltl sends it away. Heat able to recover. Dragic. Goran Dragic. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
From long range is good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Patty Mills. Five to shoot for San Antonio. 4-3. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Mills in possession. His guys down big. Pass stolen by Miami.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
I got ball. It's all me. You got him. Here we go. Screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Dragic. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Dragic had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Patty Mills. To Aldridge. And that one out of bounds off the spur. Dragic with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Not going down for him this time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Dragic against Patty Mills. Slam dunk.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Doesn't have the touch. No good. And the basket good at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets it in the right corner. To Aldridge. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hands up. Hands up.
Dragic.
Double team. Here we go.
Go, 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 go.
Hit.
5 to shoot for Miami. To Dragic. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The screen sets him up for two.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Patty Mills. To Aldridge. Tough look. Shot there, still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Dragic.
I'm hillside. I'm hillside.
Here's a chance from long range. Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Knocked loose. Aldridge to Patty Mills. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
It's the Heat with the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Patty Mills to Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 4 out of 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dragic with the basketball. Final minute, first half. Here comes the screen. Dragic matched up with Aldridge. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Dragic. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Heat dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their play. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
San Antonio with the basketball to DeRozan. Probing the defense. DeRozan to Aldridge. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot to Wade. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. Patty Mills goes to the right side. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a pass stolen. By the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Miami's got it. Dragic up against the Spaniard. DeMar DeRozan. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Wade. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. Patty Mills to DeRozan. Able to convert inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. He'd have the basketball.
You're on the island now.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Patty Mills. To Wade. Passed it off. LaMarcus Aldridge with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Aldridge to Patty Mills. Shot from in close, no good. Miami with the basketball.
Hit it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Feed the beast, man. Feed the beast.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. To Gasol. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. Rebound comes to Miami. And count the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Patty Mills Guarded by Ryan Anderson. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. For three. Off the iron. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Dragic. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Spurs will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Entering the game for Miami, number 21.
DeMar DeRozan. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Wade. From long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gasol. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
DeRozan with it. His guys down big. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Hassan Whiteside rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
I got ball. That's me.
Over to the right side.
You don't want it. You don't want it. Set it up. Yep, set it up. Let him out. Let him out.
To Wade. 4-3. Like the confidence, but a tough shot for Dwayne Wade.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Nothing going here on that drive. Beyond the arc for three. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
DeRozan with a shot that misses.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm on D. I'm on D.
Deep left corner. Dragic. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And scores on the Euro step.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Miami.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay.
Green.
To Aldridge. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. To Patty Mills. Aldridge goes to the left side. Fires the three. The Heat grab the board.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Waiters. Shot from the lane won't go. Can't miss those.
Rotate.
And the finish at the rim.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit. Easy layup.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Dragic. Waiters to Dragic.
Oh, you got the screen right.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, he had it. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Aldridge to Patty Mills. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Come on, help get me open.
Double team. I'm here. Oh, yeah.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Waiters. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3. Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. To Rudy Gay. Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay. To Patty Mills. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
I got double.
20-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions. San Antonio. Substitutions.
DeRozan to Murray. Cashes in for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
I got ball.
Dragic against Murray. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 seconds to shoot. Dion Waiters. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To DeRozan.
Side up.
Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Waiters to Dragic. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Ah, the monster stuff. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Here comes the screen to Aldridge. DeRozan. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. To DeRozan. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Whiteside. He throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. To Murray. Hassan Whiteside. Tips it. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
DeRozan to Aldridge. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. To Murray. Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
DeJounte Murray with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Got it at the line. Dragic with it. His guys holding the big lead. Defense making the ball carrier work. Dragic. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Hey, watch the screen, man.
To Whiteside. Jakob Poeltl able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 with the line.
Timeout. Miami.
I told you the screen was coming.
The Heat with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen, saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat got themselves a win here today. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Spurs just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Fast break points.
The San Antonio Spurs did so many things wrong when it came to defending the fast break. I'm not sure it's the kind of thing that can be fixed with a single practice. So they better get started, and soon.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.